So it really comes down to the point, pretty much, are we being worked by WWE? And here today on Ango TV, guys, we're going to talk about Rusev's release request and all of the events that have kind of happened in the last 24 to 48 hours, which has definitely been pretty interesting. So we're going to kind of talk about that. But before we jump into that, I want to give a big thank you to Rode Microphones for providing this awesome crispy audio equipment. And of course, if you guys don't know about the contest that we're doing for the month of April, just check out the link down below because we're giving away two $50 gift cards to all the viewers of Ango TV. But yeah, it kind of sucks because Rusev, he did something that a lot of people really have a hard time doing, and that's getting over on their own. And I would say a lot of this honestly has to do with Aiden English being by his side. But I also feel like, he uses social media and he uses his platforms really, really well. And he's taking it very serious, and he uses them to be advantageous. And a lot of superstars don't necessarily do that. And of course, not only is Happy Rusev Day become, one of the best merch items, but it's also become a global phenomenon. I just know from being in New Orleans for WrestleMania, thousands and thousands of people chanting this on Bourbon Street. It just kind of opens up a different perspective on things, and obviously you kind of become curious as to why WWE hasn't capitalized on it just yet. And, I think that's what it comes down to. Now, we could all be getting worked, and that could be what WWE is doing here, just working us. Obviously, we saw the casket match announcement, and a lot of people were upset about it. But when they found out that Rusev was no longer going to get buried by Undertaker, they were still pissed about the fact that he was replaced. So I don't know how people really feel about this, and maybe you guys can use the comment section and kind of let me know. But Rusev obviously getting over on his own. He did a really, really good job with that. So it makes me really curious. Is he really being released? Now, some information had come out on social media, and there's been a couple reports online that have been posted that Rusev was unhappy with WWE and he asked for his release. Now, if you guys are listening to this, you guys are probably thinking, Ango, that is old news. And yeah, a couple weeks ago before WrestleMania, that was the article that had come out. And then obviously, coincidentally or whatever, Rusev was placed in that triple threat match, making it a fatal four-way for the U.S. title. And yeah, he still lost, and he took the pin from Jinder Mahal. So a lot of question marks were raised. A lot of people were unsure of what the hell was happening. And then, of course, now Rusev, he's been taken out of one of the biggest matches in his career potentially. And I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. But more and more now than ever, things are coming out that Rusev is still unhappy with WWE, and WWE is unhappy with Rusev. And these are all reports that are coming up online. So this is nothing new, but I'm trying to bring you guys' opinion. And I think we shouldn't really necessarily feed too much into what is being said on social media and what's being reported by dirt sheets. Not just yet. I think WWE could potentially be working us all. But with that being said, when you look at how he's been booked, it's really hard to disagree with WWE. And it's really easy to agree with some of these stories that have come out that he's requested his release. As of right now, Rusev has not been granted a release of any kind. And honestly, I can't imagine WWE doing so. WWE would be very foolish to allow this guy to compete for New Japan or Ring of Honor or Impact or, the local bingo hall. That's what they say, right? I think Rusev right now has big potential in WWE, but of course, it seems like WWE doesn't like to push the people that have gotten over on their own. The arguments can be made for Zack Ryder, Damian Sandow, Cody, pretty much anybody else who's ever gotten over, and more in particular with the smart crowd as well. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And of course, if you guys want to see the show being broadcasted in longer length on iTunes and everything like that, that's the goal. So let us know in the comments. And of course, just show your support. And don't forget about that contest that we're doing for the month of April. Link in the description. This is your boy Ango. Follow me on Twitter at Tango with Ango. YouTube.com/AngoTV. I'll see you guys right on the next video. Thank you guys for watching.